Hey guys, welcome to Backbenchers Club, and in this video we will study about Tkinter. Tkinter is used when we want to design a GUI or graphical user interface. What does a GUI means? That's also really very simple. What you are seeing on your screen right now is all graphical. There are pictures, there are so many color. That is all what GUI means. So how we are just gonna create those type of things with help of Python. So there is a library known as Tkinter, which is used to create all this type of stuff. So without wasting any further time, let's just go ahead and see how to just use or make those windows. Go ahead and open your Python shell. Open up a new window. Save it already. Suppose I want to save it with the name of like Tkinter's. It's my choice. Fine. After that, what I actually want to do is, first of all, to use any library we need to call it. So from Tkinter, please do take care of naming convention. Fine. I want to import star, which means everything from this library I want to import. And first of all, before starting anything, we need a empty window. Fine. Window is this. We need this completely empty. Like if I'll just press again and Control N. Are you seeing this window? This is a complete empty window having an untitled. We are just gonna stimulate the same type of behavior. So how we are gonna create like this window? That is also really very simple. Just write a window and initialize it with tk. It's a variable in Tkinter class, and after that just write window dot main low. Save it, run it. It's a great start. We have already created the same window. If you want to just give it another go, like there is no difference between this window and in this window except the color and all this like lower later. This we're just not gonna cover in this video, is lower line. But if you want to change color of this window, and here it's written untitled. If you want to write any other thing like this on this window, that is also really very simple. What you need to do is like window dot title. Suppose I want it to be Tkinter. Hit enter, space, save, and see. That's a great start from TK. Now it's Tkinter. Now if I want to change the color, then it will be window dot configure background equals to, suppose I want it to be of black color. Fine. You can just change it into any color. Give it a go. That's another great start. Fine. If I want to print something on this window, so how I'm just gonna print that thing on this window? That is also really very simple. If you want to print something, basically the thing which is known in Python is known as label. You need to put a label. And let me give you a pro tip. Fine. Everything, all of the things what we are going to use have a similar type of syntax, so you need to learn one, and basically there is only one or two deviation which they will be in the function. So right now what I want a label. Fine. Let me give a comment. Comments are also super useful, as later on it helps us to remember what my particular function or the chunk of code is doing at a particular time, if you are just seeing your code after a long time. Fine. If I want a label, then simply I'll write a label, and after writing a label, first where I want this label to be placed. So obviously this thing is known as window, which I have already created. Fine. So its name is window, so I want it to be exactly in window. So I'm just gonna write a window. Sorry for the error, spelling mistake. And what I want to print, I want to print it like hello This is my first text in window. Now let's just hit it. And there is also one more thing, there are two ways of placing this. You can write either like .pack. Hope it just won't give an error. Fine. Are you seeing? Hello, this is my first text in window. Fine. If you just don't want to use this pack, there is also another way. We call it a grid. Divide this window in particular grid, and in grid, as you know, grid is consisted of like rows and columns. So there will be a row which I'll give a 0th row, and there will be a column which will be save first column. Fine. Just save it, run it again. So run it again. It has gone in background. So hello, this is my first text, like it's in the 0th row. Fine. And suppose if you want this exactly of black color, this background, and it's just not looking nice, so how I can just improvise it a little bit, that is also really very simple. For foreground color, I'll just write FG. I want this foreground color to be of white color. Sorry, white. Fine. Right now foreground means text color, which is actually what? Black. I want it to be white color, and I want my background color to be of black color, which is actually white right now in this label. Sorry for spelling. Save it, hit enter. Wait for a sec. Sorry, my bad. I want foreground color to be, or background to be black. These are simple errors which we make. So right now it is looking much better. Fine. If suppose I want to increase the size of this font because it's looking so much small, like you guys are barely able to see this, so that is also really very simple. Just write font. In font which I'm gonna give is none. I'm gonna give like size of 25. I don't want, and I will give it a bold. Save this, run it. Hello, this is my text in this window. That is also really very simple. There is no need, and this is pretty much a Tkinter. And after that you can put various elements in this window. Like suppose if you want to, just like it is a label. If you want to put a button in it, that is also really very simple. For a button, as I was just stating, like syntax are pretty much same everywhere. Let me give a quick comment, just to remember later down the time what it actually means. Right now, button typically means like button, but then too, giving comments is really a very good habit. It will save you a lot of time when you will be just creating very big projects. Where I want this button to be placed, I want it to be placed in my window. What I want to give, which text I want to give to my button, that is like click me, rather click. Fine. Now what width I want of my button, like what width I want that my button should consist is, it's better is like count them 1 2 3 4 5. So let me write width, width, that is equals to 5. And after that there is a very special word which you need to write every time, that is command, because a button always perform a specific function. Fine. So you just write command and give it a click. And if I want, where I want to place it, that's also really simple. Put grid, row, that is 0th row, column, that is first column. Fine. Save it, hit enter, run it, but it will give you an error. Let me give you a spoiler alert. Let's read this. Name click is not defined. Are you seeing this? Click is not defined. because what this button wants to do is really very simple. It's want a window. This button, through this button I want to perform a command known as click. So this click is actually a function which is not defined in it. So if I want this error to be gone, so that is simply I'll just define a click. Sorry, that's up to me if I just want to write anything on it or not. Hit enter. Okay, you need to write sorry something, my bad. Let me say print for a time being hello. Enter, run it. Are you seeing like hello has been printed in my console? But there is a that is not looking good. Let me run it again, because this click is in 0th row. Let me change this row, say it 1, save it, run it again. Now it is looking pretty much better, as you can say before better, because it was on first, so it is my first column. Fine. Now if suppose I want an entry, I want something to be taken in my, I want to take something, I want to take an entry in my this window. As you write, when you type your username and password, those are entry boxes. You give your username or password, your entries. So that is also very simple. For entry, what you need to do is actually really very simple. Just write an entry and just place where you want to write it. Don't forget to put a grid. I want it in row 0. Row is equals to 1. Column, I want it exactly to my left side of button, so I'm just gonna write column is equals to 2. Save this, hit F5. So this is my second column, and here you can literally write anything. So these were some very basic elements which you can perform with use of Tkinter. In my other further videos, I literally teach you how to make a dictionary, like a fully functional dictionary. If you write a word like red, then hit enter, it will literally give you a meaning. But for just time being, just digest this, you just play with it. There are other also so many functionalities which we'll discover when we'll just create a particular type of video, particular type of project. So that is also really very simple. This Tkinter is nothing but a tool for creating a GUI, and it's also really very simple. Thank you and have a nice day. If you like this video, please hit that like button, do subscribe to my channel, and do press that like bell icon. And please leave the comment how did you like this video, and if you want me to make a video on any another particular topic, then please just write or mention it down in comment section. I'll be literally happy to answer all your comments. Thank you.